Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Rainswept. Detective Michael Stone is in a small town investigating the apparent death of a young couple. What will he use to get to the bottom of this mystery? Puzzle solving and lateral thinking, of course. So last time, there's something very strange going on with the priest. He apparently paid the mechanic a lot of money to sabotage the hotel project that Chris, one of the victims, was working on. Chris's wife, Diane, was very upset that he still had a gun. He had a very strange dream last night. He kept having visions of Abigal, his former partner. And it looks like he maybe tried to burn the hotel room down. Not sure. Let's see what's going on. Any news about Michael? Nothing yet. He seems to have completely disappeared. I'm so worried. Where could he possibly be? I've got a couple of men looking for him, without the chief's permission, of course. Say, what's up with the sheriff yesterday? Have you ever seen him like that? Gosh, never. He didn't hesitate. Officer, find anything? I think we found out what started. The cigarette was used. Used? It was arson. Somebody deliberately tried burning the place down. Wait, that's... What is it? It's the same brand that Michael smokes. The heck? Sir, we found him. Oh, thank goodness. Listen, don't mention the cigarette to him for now. You don't trust him? I do, but we don't know what his state of mind is. Okay, let's go. Detective, where were you? Are you okay? Geez, you look beat up, Detective. Do you need a doctor? Michael? Michael, what's going on? What was that? Camera? Hey, who's clicking photos in here? Camera? Ooh. I would have let the press in. Blunt, we've got to catch him. What? Who? You're still in your pajamas. Wait, Detective, where are we going? It's got to be Johnny, doesn't it? What? Because of the Yes, the camera. It's got to be him. We don't have time to lose. But Detective, it could even be... Wait, hold on. What's that? Oh, picture. Blunt, look at this. I'm sure it's from Johnny's camera. Oh, gosh. What? He was spying on them. You what? What? Thought I'd find you up here. Hey, baby, I missed you today. I've got so much to tell you. Oh, Diane, we made such good progress today. The boys and I were talking about... Chris, I was thinking, should we go out tonight? It's been so long since I've had you to myself. All right. Oh, please, don't act like I'm twisting your arm. It's written all over your face. You want to stay in, huh? I'd prefer it, to be honest. Can't believe you. Here we go. You spent all your time on site. I'd really appreciate... Just go out. I really can't deal with today. You're not being a good partner, Chris. Seriously? Seriously. I asked you to go out to dinner, and you react as though I asked you to pull your own teeth out. That's not fair. No, it isn't. Oh, okay. You're so unbelievably selfish sometimes. Let's not fight, please. Who said we were fighting? Is that all you expect from me? You can hardly blame me for that. I just never know what's going to set you off. You know, I have to guess which version of you I'm coming home to. I just love playing that game on my commute. Will it be happy Diane? Loving Diane? Will I be stuck with cool Diane or extra special mopey Diane? Who knows? Dude, you're being really unfair. You're being mean. You are being mean. Oh, am I? I didn't realize. Stop overreacting. Maybe if you communicate like normal people, we wouldn't have to. Well, how about you pencil me into your diary for next week, huh? Then we can talk all you want. Do you know why we always end up here every darn time? Because I can't talk to you. I can't. I have to keep it all bottled up just in case I set off one of your precious eggshells and piss you off. Dude, you're being really unfair. I just asked you for some time. Is that too much to ask? It is not, Diane. I wasn't pissed off earlier, you know? Not until you freaked out for no reason and started bracing yourself for an argument. I'm not a monster. Stop making me be out to one. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Let's go out. Are you serious? Don't do me any favors, please. What else should I do? I don't know. Care about me? About other people? The world, the sky, the bloody coastal infrastructure, it's all beautiful, right? I should try harder. But you have to stop messing with my head like this. It's not fair. How could you accuse me of something like that? Yeah, you're being weird. You talked at me, not to me, about bricks and evening entertainment and wallpaper swatches. When you come home, rarely on time, I might add, you talk about your colleagues more than you do me or my families. What should I say in return? Oh, love, I read a good book yesterday. I had dreams too, remember? And then we returned to the hotel, always back to the bloody hotel. If I can't win over a stupid building, I don't know if I can carry on. No, enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm done for the night. Dude, you're being very... I mean, I understand it, but you're also being very unfair. Hey, Chris. What are you up to? Hey, you. What are you up to? Listen to some music. Is it a new album? Huh? Are you mad? What do you think? Is it because of me, what I did? Are you serious? It's because of things I said? I do love you, you know. Sure. Chris, do you really doubt that? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, everything... I don't know whether to trust your feelings, Diane. I don't know whether you really mean the things you're saying right now. Chris, please don't say things like that. What do you expect me to say then? Because whatever I do say is wrong. I don't mean most of the things I say. Then learn some self-control. I'm not a punching bag for all the things you may or may not mean. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to deal with me. I'm terrified you'll leave me. I don't know what I'd do if that ever happened. I don't want to leave you. But you keep doing your best to make me. You tried to break it off, didn't you? Break us up. Why? I didn't mean it. I guess I just wanted to piss you off or hurt you. You were successful in doing that. Looking at you right now, I want to believe you, but you keep confusing me. Don't pay attention to the things I say when I'm angry, Chris. I don't mean them. I think both of you need therapy and, like, individually and couples therapy together. I'll try. Can we forget this happened? Already forgotten. How about we go somewhere? Why? Come on, we've got a car. Let's drive to the next town over and watch a movie. Maybe we can stay the night somewhere and drive back to Pineview in the morning. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. Remember how special you thought that drive was when you got me from home? You kept saying how beautiful the hills looked in the morning light. Remember? Yeah, that was beautiful. Let's go. See, Diane, you get these things about me. I want us to be this way, to inspire each other, to pick each other up, not break us down. Chris, I've told you before, I don't want to break you either. Yeah. You really need to see couple therapy, though. Like, legit. God. Why was he watching them, taking photographs and writing notes about them? Only he can answer that. Come on. We need to find Johnny. He lives on Overlook Street. Okay, let's go. Wait, where's Overlook Street? It's the one just back from the hotel. So we should be there fairly quickly. Let's go. So this is Overlook Street, and there's a bunch of houses, I think, in a row. Oh, isn't there? I think. Okay, this is Central. Yeah, here we go. Which house is his? This is it. This is where he lives. Oh, detective. Come in, please. How can I help you? Oh, that's her? Okay, I didn't realize that was her. Got it. Mrs. Brown, is Johnny home? Yes, he is. He came just a minute ago. What is this about? I want to ask him a couple of questions. Just basic things as always. Oh, right. He's up in his room. I'll go get him. Make yourself comfortable, please. Oh, gosh. Detective, where on earth were you today? Why did you look like... Amy, to be honest, I have no idea. I had the weirdest dream, and I'm not even sure if it really was a dream. I may have sleepwalked into the woods. I'm not sure. What the heck? I'm not trying to react to that. And the room? Any idea why it was on fire? I don't know. Maybe someone wanted to let me out of the picture by killing me? What? No, you're just being paranoid. Why do you think you have reason to do something like that? I don't know. I mean, could be Father Smith, could be Johnny. I'm not sure. I don't like any of these answers. I mean, I don't think it's Jack. Could be Johnny. Johnny? Why was he there at the hotel earlier, taking photographs of my burnt room? You think Johnny would do something like that? We're here because we suspect him of murder. That makes him capable. I didn't realize he was a suspect. He sure as heck is now. Detective, you had nothing to do with the fire, right? What? Seriously? I didn't. Just making sure. Wait. Oh, God, did I? I can't remember anything. What's taking him so long? I can't sit still. I'm going to walk around. I hope Mrs. Brown doesn't mind me smoking here. But I really do need. But don't smoke in somebody's house if they're not. That's rude. Okay, I can't move around it at all. Right now, I'm on board with whatever makes you feel better. Again, don't smoke in somebody's house. It's gross. I haven't eaten anything all day. We'll grab a bite once we're done with this. This might be a while. Can I head upstairs? Let's go upstairs. I wonder what's taking him so long. I hope he's not planning to escape from a window or something. I'm in no mood to run. Oh, okay, let's look at these. Hold on. What are these? Any idea who that is? That's Mr. Brown's late husband. He died in the war only a few weeks after Johnny's father was born. He was very young then. She had to take care of her family all by herself since. Mum said she opened the shop mere days after his death, and there was no one else to put food on the table. I'm assuming that's Johnny's parents? Yes. What happened to them? They died some 9 years ago in a car crash, apparently. It's just been Mrs. Brown and Johnny since. So his grandmother and Johnny. Got it. She's known to be a strong, rigid woman around Pineview, but she cares a lot for them. Detective? Johnny's refusing to come down, but that's all right. You can go up and talk to him. He's busy with his photographs, you see. He's got a little place in his attic where he develops them. Thank you, Mrs. Brown. Let's go up. Head upstairs. Johnny, you were outside my hotel room. You were outside my hotel room, weren't you? What were you doing? Why did you click a picture, Johnny? I saw the smoke rising. I came to see what had happened. I just wanted the photo because it looked so beautiful. Then why did you run? Officer Watts began to shout. I panicked. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to click photos. I was so scared, so I ran. You dropped these photographs as you ran from the hotel. Recognize them? Yes. Why do you have photos of Chris and Diane in their house, Johnny? Were you spying on them? You even written down the things they said to each other in the details behind the photos. Why? Detective, look. There are a lot more, so many more photos of them. Oh gosh, are all these photos of them? Holy crap! I've got photos of other things around Pineview too. It was only the past couple of months that I started taking Chris and Diane's. They stood out in the contrast to the rest of Pineview. It shows in the photographs. It looks like an obsession to me, Johnny. Not obsession, just curiosity. Look at this one, Detective. They had an argument that day, but this was different this time. Hey there, you. Hey. Any luck today? No. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's amazing it's taking so long. Issues with documents, you know how it is. Oh, I know. It's so stupid. What do you mean by that? Nothing. I just mean it's silly how much red tape there is. It's just a hotel, right? It isn't exactly easy. Calm down, Chris. You start crapping at me on my work again, you expect me to calm down? Dude, what are you talking about? We're on the same page here. I'm as frustrated as you. Don't. Whatever. No need to act like a baby. Arg. Dude. Oh my God. Listen to me. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I mean, I will never ever do anything like that again, okay? I'm so stressed out at work and I thought, it doesn't matter. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I say the things I do, Chris. I don't know why I'm such a horrible person sometimes. You didn't do anything, Diane. I just overreacted. I know, but maybe I didn't mean it today, but I have before and I might tomorrow. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make our lives unbearable, but I don't know what I'd do without you. Unbearable? Oh, love. We go around in circles. It's driving me insane, but when it's good, it's the best I've ever seen. Just for a little while, everything's okay. I haven't told this to anyone. I haven't admitted it to myself, but there's something wrong with me, Chris. I'm scared. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing at all. There is. Please just listen. We're screwed up, Chris. The whole thing is screwed up, but I don't want to lose it either. It's the only good thing I have. I know, Diane. We'll make it work, I swear. I need help. You both do. We need help. We can do this together. You're not on your own. I know I'm going to switch again and invalidate all of this and say horrible things. and none of that can be in my control. I just don't know if you believe me. I believe you. Of course I do. Look at me. Look, we're going to fix this. You and me will work on this, our new project. I made you move here. This is my fault. We'll get help. It's going to be fine, okay? I believe you. Okay, they both need therapy and couples therapy, big time. I've been saying this for the last few videos. My gosh, why didn't you tell anyone, Johnny? Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you show us any of this earlier when we asked if you had any more pictures that could help us? Johnny Brown, I'm arresting you on suspicious of... Wait, but... Detective? You don't have to say anything that may harm you in your fence if you fail to mention... What are you... Granny. Yeah, he may not have done it, but... Well... Why do you have a room full of pictures, Johnny? What were you planning? I wasn't planning anything? Let's see... Don't lie. What? We should just talk. Not now, Blunt. There's no time. Let's see. Where were you that night? I was home. How'd you get the gun? Did someone ask you to kill them? Well? Why did you do it? Answer me. Detective, I need to discuss something right now. I need to show you something important. What? Does it have to be now? Yes, now. It has to do with this case. I can't wait. Fine. Make it quick. He's kind of losing it. Okay, what is it? I don't have much time. I can't let the substance slip through my fingers. Nothing, Detective. You just need to calm down. What's gotten into you? You're just screaming at him and scaring him. You're not even letting him speak. You need to go easy. He's right. In any case, we have no solid evidence that he... What the heck is going on down here? Aha! Ugh, this guy again. Who gave you authority to use this room and arrest the citizens of this town? It's a storeroom. You've got some nerve, Officer Blunt. I'm disappointed in you, supporting such nonsense. Now go and release Johnny. No, he's a suspect. Do not say a word, Detective. This is out of your jurisdiction. You were supposed to leave town this morning. But Johnny is a murderer. He's done it. He had a room full of pictures. Is there anyone left in this town that you haven't blamed yet? Yesterday you were after Father Smith. Half this town is involved, according to you. You even managed to burn down a room in our hotel. Who are you going to question next? Me? Are you really trying to do here, Detective? What is it? Have you been looking at this case objectively? Do you really need to catch someone, anyone at all costs, even if they're innocent? You're obsessed with the thought of finding someone that's responsible, even if you have to make it all up. There's no case here, Detective. It was murder-suicide. I won't let you pull my town into a mess, whatever your motivations may be. Why the hurry to close the case? Just because of the festival? Why the hurry to arrest Johnny? Is your arrogance blinding you? Do you even think of looking for evidence before arresting Johnny? Look at this. Miss Brown just came into the station with it. Can you see what it is? It's a photograph. This was one of the photos in his room full of pictures. One you conveniently missed. What can you see in the picture? Chris and Dan's house. That's the crime scene, Chris and Dan's house. No. You've been on this case and you can't even recognize this in the crime scene? This is Johnny's house. Now look at the date and time of the picture was taken. Okay, so October 7th. Yep. 12:15. And that happened during the early hours of 7th October, Detective. The shootings, 12:15. That's when Mrs. Willis heard the shot. Johnny lives 10 minutes away from Chris and Diane's house. I don't understand. How could he have been over at Chris's place and be home at the same time to pick this picture? So how could he have clicked on this picture with his home at the same time of the shootings? I don't know. Exactly. You don't know what you're doing, Detective. Finally, you admit it. You've wasted everyone's time and energy. Be happy. I'm just letting you walk out after all you've done. Just get out of this town and go now. No, I'm not going to, you stupid jerk. What a jerk. Oh, the sky looks marvelous. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Okay, well, I guess I'm packing up. It surely isn't going to end like this. Surely. I see they've given you a new room. It's only temporary. Just so I could dump my bags somewhere for the day. I'm not staying. Can't actually. Yeah, it's a pity. Jack spot your car. It's been fixed. That's good. I'm here with Officer Blunt. She's waiting outside. Okay, I'll just be a minute. No, it's not that. She's worried. I know what you want me to say or do, Doc. Talk to her. What about? What have you been carrying with you all these days? Tell her, please. It'll do you good to talk to a friend. And I think you'll see her as a friend, right? Yeah, you could say that. Well, great then. And have a good drive back home. I could meet again under different circumstances, hopefully. Thanks, Doc. You take care too. Okay. I guess I should go talk to her. Let's see. Okay, so where do I go to talk to her? Oh, there she is. Hey, Michael. So you're really leaving, huh? What choice do I have? It's over. So, what will you do when you go back? I don't know. Haven't thought about it. Oh. I really thought we were going to figure this out. Even if it is murder-suicide, I wish we had some proof. Or some answers. I feel like I've come to know over the past few days, and I know it's going to go sour towards the end, but to kill themselves, I wonder what really pushed them to do it. You think they did it? I don't think so. No. No, I don't. I don't want to, at least. I don't either. You know, my dad, he... I never really told you about him, did I? When I was 10, he killed himself. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible. Gunshot to the head. I'm so sorry, Amy. I was there when it happened. I ran down to see where the loud bang had come from. There he was, sat in his favorite chair with a gun in his hand, and Mother tried to explain it best she could. He was sad, she said. I could barely make any sense of it at the time. Why was he unhappy? Wasn't our family enough? Did I not make him happy? Could I have done anything to change it? But of course I was 10. What could I have done? I tried to figure out what led to depression. For months I went over his last days with us. I don't remember much, but I recall he changed in some ways during the last couple of days. I couldn't understand it then, but it just felt off. He didn't feel like the dad I know, even though he acted like it. Detective, the thing is, I don't know if you've always been this way. I don't think you have. I think you used to be different. The way you have become, you remind me so much of him. You remind me of the way he changed during his last days. It feels the same. I was only 10 then, and I was helpless, but I'm older now. I understand people. I'm a police officer, for God's sakes. I can't let that happen again. I won't let it. Amy, What's wrong, Michael? Please. I need to know. What's making you suffer this way? What happened to Abigail, Michael? Tell her. Okay. Abigail was my wife. God, it's hard to talk about this. To finally talk to someone. We were at university. I'd sit in the library every day after classes, studying up on different books, buried in books. She sat at the same table with me once but didn't say anything. I didn't either. I didn't really know her well. We saw each other in the hallways, shared a class or two. Despite that, she stood out to me. She looked different from the rest. Like a sensible, balanced, mature person, you know? That can be rare sometimes. Then I went in for a couple of weeks. She never said anything, nor did I. We just shared a table. I'd become comfortable in her presence. That was rare, too. One day, I very uncharacteristically caught myself looking at her. So did she. Hi. Hello. You're a slow reader. What? You've been reading that book for weeks now. It's a dense subject, and well, yeah, I actually am a slow reader. Why don't you take the book home with you? I like the atmosphere here. I know what you mean. Me too. You want to take a break? Go somewhere? She was confident, understanding, and really, really patient. I loved that. We became inseparable after spending hours together doing our own thing without saying a word to each other. We didn't need to talk, plan, or do much to have fun together. Being around each other was more than enough. Her company was meditative. Being with me gave her the same feeling of peace and calm that she gave me. So they got married. Great. Obviously, a couple of years later after graduation, we were married. Nothing spectacular out of the ordinary happening up to our marriage. Just the way we were. That was bliss for us. We were a bedrock, a foundation for each other. She meant everything to me. Everything. Which is why I can't come to terms with what I've done. This year, on 7th April, we're about to go out for dinner. We've been married for 2 years at this time. God. It's got to be a car accident. Hey, Michael, ready to go? Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I forgot something. Be right back. Phone rang. I should have never answered it. Oh, right. Answer the phone. Hello? What's the phone? Hello? Boss? Sorry to call you at home. What's up? We just received a call from an informant. Apparently, he has info that he wants to share about Alex. Where is he? He's near the intersection of 22nd and 9th Avenue. You're not going to see him right now, are you, boss? I'm headed that way. A couple of questions won't take any time. Oh. How about tomorrow? He could be gone tomorrow, Warren. He could change his mind. Alex find out and try to silence him. It's just an informant. We'll have our first lead in months. Let's not mess it up. All right, I'll join you ASAP. Wait for me. Hurry up. Alex was a subject in a major case and I've been trying to pin down for months. I was convinced he was the key to unlocking the case, but my boss felt I was getting obsessed and tunnel visioned. He wanted me to give up on it and pursue other leads. Alex kept slipping away like a rat. After months of silence, here was a chance to make a breakthrough at last. Ready to go? Sure. It seems like taking your wife on these sort of situations is a really terrible idea. Just a minute, okay? Why now? Where are you going? Something urgent's come up. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, where am I going? I guess to the right. He'd been told to wait outside the cafe near the intersection. I remember the color sky that evening, pale peach, slowly turning down at sunset. The rest of the streets, the traffic, the sounds, the lights. The whole place was so alive, vibrant. Part of me went, going too fast. But I couldn't. I had to see him. Boy, that's going too fast for me to read. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. The smell of the coffee, the laughter and voices of people drifting from the cafe. Standing there, watching these people in there, happy, cozy, warm. I really wanted that, not this. A speeding car broke me out of my daydream. Seconds later, I heard gunshots. Oh, gosh. Oh, somebody killed her. Wow. I ran back to my car as fast as I could. It couldn't be. Of course not. Why did I bring her along, though? No, I was just freaking out. Everything would be fine. Getting back to a million years, and a million of thoughts filled my head. I remember looking at the sky. It looked the same. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my gosh. So, it wasn't a car crash at all. Oh, my gosh. That's horrible. Seeing Abigail dead, my world fell apart. There was no reason for me to carry on. Alex had been in the area. He knew of me. He knew I was after him. He knew the car I drove. I'd been careless, irresponsible, and she paid the price. I don't know if he thought I was in the car or he just wanted to spite me. He just drove past my car and opened fire. But one thought stopped me from doing anything to myself. Find him. Make him pay. That was the only thing that kept me alive at that moment. I was back at work the very next day. I didn't allow myself the time to think about it. That's not healthy. The informant had run away. I would have to start looking for Alex again. But that gave me purpose. I didn't get a chance to do that, though. They found Alex the next day, dead. He was killed in a shooting that broke out when the deal went bad. A meaningless death in a back alley, fit for scum like him. But why now? Why not a day before? Why did he have to take Abigail away? Just that one day before. Just one day. And I took her there. I made it happen. I took her to the wrong place at the wrong time. I lost that purpose too. But I carried on for some reason, aimlessly. I kept coming to work every day. Chief asked me to take a few days off, but work was the only thing keeping me sane. Or sedated. I stopped going home, started staying in a motel. I didn't want to see that house again, not without her. I'd put myself completely into my work during the day, and at night I'd be so tired, I'd go to sleep right after work. Eventually, stabilized, I got into a rhythm of living without thinking of her or anything. I managed to shut off all thoughts and memories of her. It was the only way I could live. It slowly developed into a new life, almost normal. Work was all that mattered. Not thinking about her became second nature. and I hadn't thought about her at all, not for months, until I was sent here. There's so many moments, small, beautiful, that I buried inside and tried to forget because it hurts so much. Thinking how good it was, it's scary to move on. Every day that goes by moves further away from the last time that I saw her. She keeps becoming part of the past, every passing second. With time, I've forgotten so much that's happened, I can only remember a few big moments. The other smaller moments have dissolved around them. They're like small islands, archipelagos, you know? A few memories sticking out in the sea. But every day, the number grows lesser and the islands become smaller, disappearing one by one. I'm scared of that. Soon, it'll be 1 year since it's happened, then 2, then 10. I'll move on, and she'll become unimportant in my life. How is that right? It would be comfortable, convenient to move on, to feel better, but do I deserve that? How happy can I be again? And my actions killed her. She wasn't just my wife, you know. It isn't just my loss. She was her own person, her own dreams, ambitions. I took all that away from her. Michael, she knows you loved her. It wasn't intentional. And she won't become unimportant to you. That will never happen. Believe me, that voice telling you it was your fault, that you should have done something, you need to stop listening to it. She wouldn't want you to blame yourself, would she? Even then, I just miss her so darn much. I just feel like I can't risk being happy anymore. I don't want to see what follows when you lose something good. The bad times don't invalidate the good, Michael. They're both real. That's true, actually. And it's not a zero-sum game either. I know what you mean. I just can't bring myself to that, to live without a burden. You're right, you know. I wasn't always this way. I used to be different. I was never this impulsive, never made decisions without thinking things through and consider every possibility. The way I am these days, this isn't me. It's only since I've come here. I have no self-control. I feel like I need to find someone responsible and make someone pay, anyone. To punish one just because I never had the chance to. Because he couldn't. Because I never got the chance to. Oh, gosh. Of course. What? Ooh. It sounds like the detective may have figured something out. I'll have to wait for the next video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Rainswept. So it looks like we're coming probably, I think the next video might be the final one. We have finally learned what happened to Detective Paxton. He's opened up to Officer Blunt, to Amy about it, which is very cool. It looks like they're becoming friends. Hopefully we'll solve this case in the next video. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time for the conclusion, maybe, of Rainswept. See you next time.